Hello again everybody, it's Captain Firefox, and we are back in Captain versus the Machines. Now, so far it's been more like Captain versus finding freaking resources. I have yet to find any iron or cobalt, the two things I need to be able to build anything. But, yeah, I do have an idea now, thanks to numerous people who commented both on YouTube and in Discord. I have a few ideas now. No idea if they'll actually work or not, but I've got ideas. First thing I'm going to do is throw a piston in here somewhere, maybe two, to just mine a bunch of stone for me so I can get some iron in the meantime. So let's go ahead and do that first. That should be fairly easy and straightforward to do, and I might even actually have enough resources to do so if I were to actually pick up some of those resources. Do I have any? I have no steel plates. Jesus. Oh, the struggle is real. Okay, do I have any in here? No. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is mine, and then I'll get back whenever I can, do the rest of the stuff. Okay, as I was saying, I'm going to put at least one piston down, see if I can put the second one down as well, or if I have to mine some more for it. Right now, yeah, I gotta mine a little bit more for it. So let's go ahead and just build this one real quick. Some more large steel tubes, of course. Production. Hopefully I have enough iron for that. Maybe? Or not. Well, I needed to mine out some more space anyways, right? Screw it, it's functional. We'll go with it like that. Now, because I'm tired of mining, we're going to put a little drill on the end of this. And since I don't have enough for 2 pistons at the moment, what I'll do is I'll let this do its thing, and then I'll come back and put another piston on it later. But I think first, I'm going to have to mine out some more. So I'm going to mine up some more stone, get this thing placed in, and then I'll show you what it's going to do when it's all said and done. I'm really starting to hate stone a lot. Oh no. Oh, I just realized how many freaking materials this thing takes. Oh lordy, lordy. This was a bad idea. Okay, but we're committed to it, so let's see, I think I needed 40 of these. And 12 of those, and then about 300 of those. Oops. So, oh, that's not good. I need a lot more stone. Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm going to, do what I've been doing so far and mine a crap ton more stone. I love stone. Really do. Beginning to wonder if this isn't the most efficient idea. The game plan here is to get a bunch of stone together, and then I'll be able to... I want that go there. Anyways, buy a bunch of stone, and then be able to create a rover to go find actual resources out on the land. I messed around with it yesterday in survival and came up with a couple designs that worked really well. But I need to be able to have resources to make those things. This drill was supposed to get me those resources, but kind of seems... Oh, I don't know why I just did that. Kind of seems like this drill is going to take up all those resources more than it is going to provide it for me. But I guess it's kind of like money, right? You got to spend money to make money, so I got to spend resources to make resources. So I will continue to do so. Alright, I will get back to mining. Hell, by the time I'm ready to use this thing, this whole tunnel's going to be drilled out already. But anyways, I got more mining to do. I'll check back in a second. Okay, as you can see, I've done a considerable amount of mining. And I even put down some little plates here so it was easier to walk around, because I had kind of blocked off the access to my recharging thing over here, which, was not brilliant, but I needed to mine anyways, so haha, problem solved. Now I should have enough to make this thing functional now. is all I really need. Okay. Now then, let's see if we can go in here. Turn it on. My piston. Oh, it's already doing stuff. Cool. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. Alright. And hit reverse. Now let's see what happens. Hopefully, my days of drilling stone are done. It might be a little fast still. Well, I don't know. Seems like it's doing alright. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Let's make sure it's not going into the refinery. And it is. No, no. Okay, control panel. Refinery. Off. Okay, just turn that off. Turn it back on. Okay. Inventory. Full. Okay. Well, I'm glad I thought of that now and not later, because that would have sucked. Okay, where's my cargo container? There we go. Okay. There we go. There's 50,000 stone already. And it seems to be done. That was quick. I need a button panel here. Can I do that? Let's see. Do I have enough for this? Computer control. Yeah, I can totally do this. Alright, 20 computers and 20... Let's see. Production computers. Computer. 20 of those. 20 of those, and I didn't actually look and see how many I needed of those. Hopefully that'll be enough. But you get the idea. Not only am I getting a bunch of resources, but eventually this thing's going to drill me a really nice little tunnel for me to be able to use for whatever I deem necessary later on. But for now, let's see if I can just find this little... There we go. Okay. Turn the drill off. Retract the piston. And there we go. When it gets back here, I'll grind that down, add another piston on, and everything will be just peachy. Alright. This done. Make controlling it a lot easier. Beautiful. Okay. Now all that time I just spent putting you together. There you go. Alright, another piston. And hope for the best. I actually can have enough. I have enough. Of course, I probably won't have enough for my drill again. That would be funny. Pretty sure I'm going to need some more large steel tubes, at least. Let's see how. At least it'll fit. That's nice. Ah, called it. All right, 12 of those. Production. Does he have enough? He does! Yay! Alright. Now I'm going to do this one more time, I think. Send it back down there one more time, and that should, I'm hoping, give me the resources I'm going to need to make my rover. Alright, let's go ahead and set this up. Okay. That should do it. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Good, good, good. And extend. Not really sure why it's digging already, but it is. Alright, next thing I need to do is see if I even have a projector unlocked yet. Bet you I don't. Nope. Progression. Projector. Oh, I just need to build a light? Ah, I can totally do that. Let's put a light in here. About right there. There we go. Completely pointless, but I've got one now. Alright, these appear to be extended all the way. Let's go ahead and reverse them back. I hope I didn't actually mine too much and fill up all my inventory. That's full. Why is the refinery on? I know, I'm just gonna turn you off. Screw you. That cargo container's full. I think it's the one I just looked at already. Ah, I had plenty of room. The drill's not even full yet. Okay, good. So I didn't get too much. Alright. So while that's chomping all that off, go ahead and turn the drill off. Good news is, I had enough power to do all that. That's good. Okay, those two little things are doing a good job up there. Alright, now, projector. Let's see if I've got enough to make one of those. Of course, I don't have any steel plates. Why would I? Alright, excuse that edit there. I had a coughing fit. It's quite fun. Alright, so what do I need? More construction components, more large steel tubes, and a computer. Ooh, this is going to be cheap. I like it. I like cheap stuff. Alright, let's see. Production. Computer? I think? I don't even need those. Stop. I've already forgot everything I need again. Sure, there was some of that. Probably some of those. I already did those. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. I got lucky. Alright, now comes the really tricky part. Is lining this thing up to be built without a button panel out there. You know what? Screw it. We're going to put a button out here. Button. Is that really the only button we have now? Wasn't there like a single panel thingy? There, that. I need to build to get that. Battery. I should have that. Okay. Let's see. Blueprints. Excuse all my. There we go. Alright. We need the projector. What the hell? Okay. Let's see. Horizontal offset. Whoop, whoop. What the hell? I hate these things. Alright, now I can actually see it. And I still have no idea what's going on. Okay. I think I want to go a little lower than that. That's still danger close. Okay. Projector. Let's go a little bit lower. I think forward actually went up and down. It's probably too low. That's where it was. Let's try that. Yeah, the wheels will probably work here. I hope. Maybe. We'll see. We'll give her the old go for it. Oops. Wrong. There we go. Alright, now this is not spectacular in any way, shape, or form. It's very, very basic. That is what I need right now, is very, very basic. Because I've got a lot of exploring to do. Now there it goes. It goes back. I've got a lot of exploring to do, and not a whole lot of resources to do it with. So I'm going to try to be as just cheap as I could be with this. Hope it doesn't all just blow up right in my face. Because as much fun as that would be... Oh, come on, I gotta research a wheel? Really? Ugh. Always something. Let's get the general layout of this thing out. And then... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get the skeleton done, and then I'll cut back in. Okay, well you can see the basic shape of it now. guess if you couldn't earlier. It's like I said, it's very basic. I should probably start flying around like a moron. I apparently have to research.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, we know. I have to research wheels and a cockpit still. So I should probably figure that out. I think all I gotta do is build a landing gear to unlock those. Let's see. Cockpit. Nope. Nope. Progression. Cockpit. Landing gear for that, and landing gear for wheel. Okay, so all I gotta do is landing gear. That's easy enough. Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear. As soon as I find it. There we go. Definitely going to build a small one of these because, you know, it's not like I have a ton of resources. Let's see. Construction components. Where are the construction components? Okay, you can wait on the batteries. Just actually put those at the end because those are going to take forever. As you can see, I've got enough resources! Yay! Just barely, though. Ooh, that's all my iron, and I'm getting kind of close there. But this should definitely get me going. I should be able to finish the rover with what I got here. And that would be fantastic news. Alright. That's done. So I can, hopefully... Ooh, the wheel couldn't be placed. That's not good. That's not good. Have to mine out underneath that. That's going to look like garbage. Okay, that one worked. Woohoo! Let me get fuel's critical again. Dang, wheel could be placed on either one of those? Hopefully it's just because I was in the way of that one. Alright, I'm definitely going to have to mine out from under here, though. That blows. Alright, I'm going to make some holes in the otherwise pristine ground here. And then, while all that stuff's being produced in there. And then I'll cut back in when I've got a little more progress done on this thing. Ain't that something? That pisses me off right there. You see that right there? It says cobalt on the screen. All I did was just turn on my ore detector that I just completed, and it found cobalt. I walked around for hours. I mean hours looking for it, and then I just sit here and it just happens to I'm not happy. Oh, that pisses me off. I mean, I'm happy I found it, don't get me wrong, but I'm really, really upset that I wasted hours of my life walking around trying to find that stupid thing. Really pisses me off. But anyways, I got some more building to do. I'll be back. Damn it. Whoo, that guy got close. It was within 1.5, I think. That was scary. Now, the folks have told me that these guys aren't going to attack me. They're just kind of like the, whatchamacallit, the things that spawn in space and just fly in straight lines. They're just different models, and you can shoot them down and salvage them. So I'm feeling somewhat secure in my base here. So I'm going to eventually... I don't know what's going on. I'm getting like sucked into the solar panels every time I try to walk on them. But anyways, I'm going to slowly but surely expand the base onto the outside a little bit so that I can, you know, not live in a hovel the whole time. This is ridiculous. I can't even walk on this damn thing. That does not bode well for whenever I disconnect this thing. It's probably going to explode on me. That'd be fitting. But yeah, the plan has changed from living in a hole the whole time to living in a hole for now, leaving all my vital stuff in here, but I am going to build a bit of a base on the outside of this thing. Should, hopefully, look pretty cool. And I think I just went a little crazy with my steel plates there. Let's see. See, survival on this side, and iron. Do I have any more iron? I do have a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I did it again. That's not the survival. See, assembler. There we go. Shit. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough plates. What else is new, right? Well, good news is I got that piston system in place, so all I really need to do is kind of move it a little bit, and I can get more goodies. But that'll give me plenty of time for all these batteries to charge. And that'll be nice, so that when I do leave, I can just kind of go. So now, I've got all the important bits, for those. I got the important bits welded up together. So all I need to do now is a whole bunch of steel plates and the wheels. That's a whole bunch of steel plates. That's probably, it's at least 300 or 400 plates right there. So, yep, definitely going to need to move these. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Could just add another piston onto it. That'd be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, screw it. We'll just do that. We'll just add another piston on. Alright, I'm going to do that, and I'll check back in just a second. Okay, I'm a little alarmed now. This is shaking without it being on, which is not stellar, to say the least. And I'm stuck down here now, too. What's going on? I might just have to restart the world here in a minute. Okay, so where are my pistons? Let's go ahead and save all these together. Save, and velocity needs to go down even more. Okay. Alright, let's see if these buttons still work. I didn't think they would. That would have been too easy. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Button panel. Actions. All blocks. Drill, 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 drill. There we go. Drill. On the block on off. Okay. And that should do me. Good, good, good. And away they go. Alright, let me make sure my refinery is still off. It should be. It is off. Alright, well that's doing its thing. Go up here, start welding some more, and hope everything doesn't blow up. A lot of hoping. Alright, we'll check back in whenever something goes boom, or this thing's finally completed. Hopefully the latter. Okay, it should be on the finishing touches here. This thing would work. It's the last of the wheels. I think. Oh, nope, missed this one. That should be all the metal or the armored plates I need. Oh, I didn't do the top ones. Okay. There. Let's see if I can't get stuck up here again. Yep, stuck again. Alright, all that is done. I'm sinking into the quicksand / solar panels again. Alright, let's see. This will be the last thing I need. As you can tell, this thing isn't hooked up to anything. It's basically here just to charge it whenever I'm not using it. I also have the solar panels. But I thought it'd be nice for a quick charge to be able to lock it into the base that doesn't actually have a charging thing on it yet. Okay, we'll figure it out later. Okay, I guess it's time to do this. I'm not nervous at all. Let me make sure the parking brake's on so this thing doesn't go rolling away. Parking brake. Which I don't know if that's on or off. Oh, that's power. Power. Wheels, 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 wheels. Brake is on. Okay, cool. Here's to hoping that it doesn't all go. But you know, I'm gonna be smart here and go ahead and save this real quick. Save. Yes. Okay, here we go. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh. Ah! Ah! How many freaking... It didn't explode! Alrighty then! Progress! Okay. Alright. I'm feeling safe and secure and not at all terrified at all. Let's turn these lights off because we don't want to waste power. Okay, let's see. I got 16 hours of power on me now. Let's see. Let's do this. Alright, so I got cobalt over there already. Let's see if I can't find my way there. There it goes. Okay. I'm a bit nervous about this in this terrain, but in my creative world, this thing was able to tackle a whole bunch without much of an issue. Is this really going to be that close to my damn base? It really is, isn't it? Oh, that's going to make me sick to my stomach. Alright, let's see if I can... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I thought this thing was supposed to broadcast the locations. Oh, I don't have an antenna on it, do I? That's well, okay. Oh, there it is. Woohoo, I found it. I'm getting further away from it. Oh, that's faster. Alright, there's Cobalt. I think all I need now is iron, right? Got my Cobalt. Needed that. There's silicon, nickel, magnesium. Don't care about you. Go away. Silicon, nickel, magnesium, cobalt. I think iron's the only thing I'm missing. There's no uranium or platinum on the planets. So it should just be the iron that I'm missing. And then I'll have everything found. Oh, silver and gold. Yeah. Durr. Those are kind of important. Alright, let's see. Oh! I don't need you getting any closer than that now. Okay, whoa, 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 pay attention. What are you doing? Okay. Alright, let's go see if we can find some iron. I think this is going to be the path of least resistance. We're just going to kind of nudge these trees. There you go. Yep. Suck that. I'm a large grid. Oh, yep. Okay. Alright. These are going well. These are going well. I've purposely made this thing nice and slow. Ooh, so that I won't flip it and do terrible explodey things with it. Ice and silicon. Found those. Okay. I'm trying to push my luck with the trees, though. Try to avoid them. Nickel, silicon eyes. Yeah, we knew all these. Got all of those. Oh, oh, oh. Slow down. Oh, not that fast! Not that fast! Shit. Okay. Screw you, tree. Show me the iron. Come on. This is the fastest I've ever been in this thing, and it's scary. Oh! Hey! Iron and gold both. So all I needed was a rover. That's all I needed. Whoa. Ah, ah! Don't flip the rover! Shit. Okay, that was close. Okay, we're gonna just park this real quick. Hop out with my handy dandy drill that doesn't pick up anything. Iron, there we go. Yay! This makes me so very, very happy. Very happy indeed. There we go. Iron! Okay. Where was the gold? The gold was like 150 that way. The gold and silver are usually together, so I'm going to run over there real quick. Just see if I can get lucky with it or not. And then I will have had the trifecta. I'll have everything I need. Gold's gonna be right. There's more cobalt. F you. Yeah, right here. I ran over this crap. I promise you I did. Wait. Position. Gold. Alright. Try this again. Alright. See if I can find some silver. Let's push our luck a little bit. This is the first large grid rover I've ever made, and I gotta say I'm very happy with the way it handles and does everything. I think this might be the way to go for me from now on, because I always flip the small ones, as I'm sure you've all noticed. Oh look, more iron. Of course there is. Figures. Nickel, cobalt, everything. More cobalt too. Ooh, this is bad. Big ledge. Don't die. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Everything's okay. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. I have no faith. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Does not like those little bumps, does it? Okay. Well, there's like freaking everything right here. That makes. Ugh. That's frustrating. Alright, we're going to make a big turn and head back to the base. If we don't find silver, we're just going to deal without it. I don't need silver for much of anything until I get into space. Slow down, too fast for the trees. Apparently all the weight's on the front of this thing with that ore detector, so I might want to move it back a little bit so that I don't flip like that when I try to brake. Where's my base? Back there, okay. It's a big tree. That was a big tree. So much for trying not to run into them. Ooh, yikes. I'm not hitting the accelerator here because I'm afraid to... Okay. Whew, I was afraid to brake because I've been flipping every time I did, but I was going too fast there. I didn't want to flip it. The autosave on, that's probably pretty dangerous. If I flip this thing, I'm not going to be able to revert. Oh well. Just have to make sure I don't flip it. Alright, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and load up on some iron. That way when I go back, I can build with iron. I don't have to drill more stone. Everybody will be happy. By everybody, I mean me. Alright, got me 13,000 iron. That'll get me started and hopefully be enough to build the sister thing to this, which I think will turn out to be pretty cool and pretty useful. More interested in the useful part at this point. But, and spoiler alert, what I've done is I've basically made a bigger version of this with a bunch of pistons and drills, kind of like what I have inside the base with the stone miner thing. It's a bigger version of this with pistons and a couple of cargo containers on it so that I can get all the goodies. So the next step is to go build one of those and then be able to mine all the goodies that I need, and then I can start producing a ship to get off this rock and into combat and into the versus the machines portion of this. Now, a lot of what you guys have been saying in the comments section has been scaring the crap out of me, to be honest. You're all telling me that there's no way in hell I'm going to win without modded weapons and shields, which totally goes against what I was planning to do on this, but I don't know. I might have to go to at least the shields. We'll see. Because the more I think about it, you know, I can't even make missiles until I get up into space and find uranium. So I'm going to have to fight off all these NPCs with nothing but Gatling turrets. So that's daunting, especially with no shields and all that fun stuff. So unless I can make just a super fast mining ship that can outrun these guys when they appear, then yeah, I don't know. I might have to go with a shield. We'll see. That's for a couple episodes down the line. If you've got ideas that I can do this with other than heavily modding things or using the little, what do you call it, rotor turrets that are just beyond me. The scripting and me don't get along. So if you can think of anything that's truly vanilla, not scripted or modded, that's going to be able to help me defeat all these NPCs that are awaiting me in space, I'd love to hear about it. because I've been racking my brain for days, and I'm not a whole lot further along than I was a couple days ago. So, with that said, let me go get this iron going, and I will check back in just a second. Wow! I actually made 1,000 bags of ingots. So the production had stopped with the stone. And so when I turned the refinery back on, I started chomping through all my stone. But hopefully I've got that fixed now. Turn that off just in case. Make sure my refinery is not sucking up the stone. And voila! I have got iron. Okay, so we're making progress here. Let's make a couple hundred of these, maybe 100 of those, 200 of those, 100 of those. Gonna need to get some cobalt for that. I don't think, yeah, I did have, so I have some of those on there. I don't need 100 of them, just need 80. And I think I have one of these too. Yep. Alright, I think that should get me to where I want to be. Alright. Now I just gotta go move everything around on the outside and get the projector set up again. Alright, well here's the other rover on the projector. And as you can see, it's basically the same idea. It's a little bit longer, so hopefully it won't spin so much. And projectors only do the largest grid, so you can't see the whole mining contraption that I got on here. But basically, this piston just brings it up so that you can drive. And then I have 2 pistons on either side facing down with a drill on the bottom, just like I have inside. And so when I'm over the target, I park it, hit the button, and the one that you can see there comes down, and then the other 2 pistons extend at the same time with the drill going. Picks everything up and brings it up into these little bitty cargo containers. Now the idea behind this is that I can expand it over time and make it bigger and better. But with the resources I have now, this is where I want to be. Threw a survival kit on here so that I can have get rid of all the stone as it's being made. And I believe got an ore detector in here. I want to say I have a hydrogen generator on here. And I do, right there. Hydrogen generator in here in lieu of solar panels. So that if I run out of power, I've got that to juice up my batteries. I want to say there's an oxygen tank in here as well. Yeah, there it is. This is the O2 tank right there. So it's a lot more tricked out and flushed out than the other rover is. That one, eventually I'll probably turn into more of a, maybe combat or something like that. Or just leave it as exploration. I don't know. We'll see. But this one should get me off the ground, quite literally. It should be able to get all the resources I need to get me off the planet. The only thing I can really see needing to expand is the storage and maybe a couple of more drills. So I could drop maybe a large cargo container on either side of this thing and be good to go. That's the game plan. I need a whole lot of resources. One of the reasons I'm talking right now is because everything is being processed and built in the refinery and assembler right now. So I'm going to check the progress of that, then I'll get started building this thing. Well, as usual, I have completely underestimated the amount of resources this thing was going to take. It is taking a tremendous amount of resources, and I have need more resources than I have time to go mine and do everything with for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and what I'm going to probably end up doing is putting this together off camera, because you guys don't want to see me making a ton of trips over to the iron and back and just welding together this thing. So at the beginning of the next episode, I'll have this thing built. I might actually use it some off camera again to mine. I'll have my recording ready in case everything explodes, but I won't make an episode out of it. So that the next time, I will either start building on the base or on a ship to get off this rock. You guys let me know what you'd want to see next episode. Base building or ship building for space. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Come join me on Discord. That's where I do most of my communicating with you guys. It's a shut up. It's a real good way for me to talk with you guys. I'm very active on Discord. We got 400 or 500 members, something like that now. So come meet with me and some of your fellow Space Engineers fanatics, and it's usually a pretty good time. But that's it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next episode.